Uh-oh. Here comes trouble.
This is Howard Cosell, and you're listening to the Grovcast. It floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. Cheer!
Straight from Twin Town Sports Central! You know, today my horoscope said I would do great things. I guess it was right for once. What's up, everybody? It's Eric Rover here, and welcome to the Grovcast. It's a very special edition of the Grovcast. It's a birthday edition. Today is actually my birthday, if you can believe it. Yeah, it's weird. I don't want to, oh yeah, happy birthday, and whatever. Anyway, yeah, I'm 25 today, and I thought I would pass along a little bit of knowledge. I've been alive on this earth for quite some time now. How many presidents is that? I don't even know. What, Obama, Bush, Clinton, other Bush? 4. Is that right? Am I missing somebody? I'm going to look really stupid if I forgot somebody. 4 presidents. Doesn't seem like that many. Anyway, yeah. I'd like to pass along a little bit of advice that I've picked up along my years, and that's mostly jaywalking is totally worth it. It saves so much time. Just walk across the middle of the street. That's pretty much the biggest piece of advice I've picked up in my year. Being alive. Yeah, just go ahead and do it. Yeah, that's pretty sad, right? Okay, anyway, enough with that really sad piece of advice. Let's go on to some local sports. I braved the cold along with the Wahp-Breck baseball teams for about 4 hours on Tuesday. Got a chance to take a look at the showdown. It was good. Breck did not play well in the first game. Played a lot better in the second game, but Wahp was the veteran team. You can't say anybody who was there was surprised that Wahp got both games. This is, it's a rebuilding year for Breck. There's no other way to put it. It's a team full of sophomores and a junior and a senior. They need to grow. These guys, a lot of them would be JV guys, but they just don't have the older veteran players right now. So these guys are getting some valuable experience, which may pay off in the future. That's the whole point of it. Wahp is completely the other way. They're all juniors and seniors. These are the guys that have been playing together forever, and this is their year to do stuff. So congratulations to Travis Thomas on that no-hitter. Good job. And C-Money was out there stealing a base. Good job, dude. And Preston Kath had a couple RBI hits, didn't he? I think that's right. Anyway, yeah, keep it up. I want to let everybody know that I'm working on the sports preview, spring sports preview. That's going to be coming out, I believe, next week. And it's going to have little screen grabs, shouts on all the local teams, going from golf to softball to track and baseball too. So be sure to look for that.
Hey, this is Charlie Hermes, and I hit long drives for the Wahpeton golf team, and you're listening to the Grovecast.
That was perfect. Moving right along to the Grovecast. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a Grovecast debut this week. Yeah, we got Landon Kafka here, but who cares? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome a dear friend of mine, Mr. Alex. Hey. Or Alex.
Hey. I've never heard you coming.
What's up, dude?
Your last name's Hay?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the first time I've ever heard that.
AKA to all of us real
His last name isn't Cincinnati?
No.
Oh.
Alex Cincinnati, hailing from Cincinnati, OH. What's going on, man?
Chillaxing.
Welcome to the podcast. It's the birthday.
It's the birthday podcast.
It's the birthday cast. That's right. So since we got to get this over with because we got a busy night ahead of us, let's go right into it. Landon, what's going on, man? What do you want to talk right now?
Not much, just enjoying the NHL playoffs and
the gladiator sport that it is. For my money, NHL playoffs, best sporting event there is. Better than March Madness, better than the World Series.
That's tough.
Better than anything. It's Stanley Cup playoffs.
I'd have to take the opening round of March Madness over the NHL playoffs. Just the opening round. Just the round of 64
doesn't
games.
matter. It's 3 weeks of pure
Violence. And violence.
and violence.
I think it means more, too, than the opening round, the 64 games.
That's a good point.
You know,
I guess. I don't know. You know what? I was watching...
I mean, Xavier can get into the first round.
I watched... Yeah, man. Yeah, that is true. And but I was watching this awesome game last night. It was Phoenix and Chicago, and it was 1-0 Chicago. There was like 10 minutes left in the third period, and I was channel surfing. And I was like, okay, I'll check this out. So I tune in right as each team gets a penalty. So it's a 4-on-4, and in a minute 30 seconds, there was 3 goals. Like first, Phoenix was down 1-0, and then Phoenix scored on and it was at Chicago, and then and the place was silent, and then 30 seconds later, Chicago scores, and everybody's freaking out. It's like, oh yeah, we're gonna win, whatever. That was a fluke goal, and then, dude, 30 seconds later, boom, just empty netter. It was awesome. It was hilarious. We got Step Brothers going on in the background. This is the best part, where he's like, you gotta call me Dragon.
And that's why
And you gotta call me Nighthawk.
the NHL playoffs are the best. Because you have awesome stuff like that.
It was
you
just
have
crazy.
Sudden death overtime. No, what other sport has sudden death overtime?
Yeah.
For you could be playing
Well,
for
how about
one
football?
goal. You could be playing for one
How about
goal.
football?
But
Yeah.
then
It takes a while
not
to get there
sudden.
in football.
Yeah, like it's gonna be some stupid
Eventually
4-yard
it's sudden
field
death.
goal.
Yeah, that's a good
it's
point.
not a goal. Like you could have the whole playoff life rest on, and it could go 6 overtimes.
There's
You can
no
go
cheap
5
shot
overtimes.
in hockey.
Well,
And then people are getting punched in the face.
Yeah.
Everybody wins.
That is pretty good. Well, Landon, what teams in the NHL playoffs are interesting you right now?
The series I have been watching is Pittsburgh-Philadelphia, which is going on right now. But due to the fact that Grover doesn't get all the sports channels, we can't watch it. That's all right, though.
Come on, man. I'm on that newspaper salary.
I hear you. I hear that.
So we're watching Step Brothers instead.
But the Pittsburgh-Philadelphia series, even though Philly's up 3-0 right now, I'm really hoping Pittsburgh, can actually pull out a win. Even though I'd rather see Philly win, I just want to see more games.
How about you, Cincinnati? Have you been watching any hockey?
I haven't watched much, but I'd pull for the Penguins, no doubt.
The Penguins are in tough shape, dude. I don't know if they're going to make it.
They've been getting beat up.
They've been getting beaten
When you
hard.
got Sidney Crosby fighting your fights for you, things aren't going to go well.
You know what? I'm going to go for Phoenix.
Things are burning in Pittsburgh.
Phoenix?
I'm going for Phoenix because
It's not even a
because they won. Yeah, they are. They're the Coyotes. I see them right there. It's a little howling wolf guy.
They got a lot of ice rinks.
That's Wayne Gretzky's team, and Wayne Gretzky's daughter is really hot. That's one reason.
All right.
Also, Phoenix was the team that scored more goals in that goal frenzy. So I like them just because they entertained me. And also I don't like the Blackhawks because I went to Marquette, and Marquette is, if you don't know, listeners, is 40% Chicago suburb kids, and they are loud and obnoxious, and they love to tell you where. Here, actually, it's funny that I bring this up because I downloaded this photo. It's an internet meme. Are you familiar with memes? Anyway,
I hear they take off.
Here it is. Anyway, yeah. So it's Willy Wonka, and he's just looking at you like you're such a jerk. And he goes, "Oh, you're from Chicago? Tell me about the suburb you're really from." So it's all these Chicago kids claiming to be Chicago when you're like, "Oh yeah, I live 30 miles out of town." But I guess I claim Milwaukee, even though I live a little out of town, because it's just easier. But when it's all Chicago kids with Chicago kids.
Yeah, but
it's different.
Who wants to claim Milwaukee too? So
I do.
Like that.
I like that place. It's fun. Anyway, that's why I'm. And that's why I don't like the Blackhawks. So I'm going for Phoenix right now. Is that good? Have I satisfied you?
I'm just saying there are no ice rinks in Phoenix outside. And there should never be.
Well, that's why Wisconsin
like
needs a team.
Atlanta.
And that's another reason. That's why I don't like the Blackhawks, because did you know the Bradley Center was designed to house an NHL team. It was built for an NHL team. And then what Chicago did was like, oh, no, actually, no, you can't do this. Because Chicago's an original six team and they have a ton of pull, they were all, hey, Milwaukee's our market. And if you give them a team, it'll tap in to our market, and you can't do that. So that's why Milwaukee couldn't get an NHL team. And that's why we have some stupid minor league team. The end.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So... yeah, how about the Twins and how bad Jason Markey is?
The game started out okay so far.
Okay.
I don't know where are we at on that. I don't know where we're at on
I don't know. I'll go check.
But Justin Morneau had a home run in the
Live
first.
update. Oh, wrong channel.
Justin Morneau had a 2-run home run in the first inning, scored 4 runs.
It's 5-3.
Marquis gave 3 of them back. So we're still up 4-3. Now we're 5-3. So we're doing all right.
I think 5 runs is a record for the Twins.
Yeah, we won the first game against the Yankees.
I know. They've been playing good. Have you been watching any baseball? You're a Reds guy, aren't you? No.
I'm a
Who
Reds
are you?
guy. If I'm going to watch baseball, I'm going to go with the Reds.
Well, the Reds have some good pitching.
Yeah.
Have you been following them at all?
Oh, just a little bit. There's that
Votto.
Votto.
Joey Votto.
He's got a new video game coming out.
Votto has a video game?
Grand Theft Votto. Yeah, look it up. Google that.
That was awesome. Dude, I fell for that hook line.
Yeah.
Hook line.
But I think the Twins are going to be all right. They played they have 5 series in their first 19 games against Tampa Bay, the Red Sox, the Yankees, the Angels, and the Rangers, which are all the best teams in the American League.
Yeah.
So if they can just survive through these first 19 games, get into the Central schedule, they can be all right. Willingham has been awesome. He was a huge pickup. Nobody really expected him to be up there, the league leaders in home runs, so that's pretty cool.
Okay. Well, should we do this now? I know you've been excited, Landon.
About the quiz?
Ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time.
Okay.
Do you think it's time? It's time to debut a new feature on the Grovcast. It's the Grovquiz. Now, let me explain this. We need some theme music for the Grovquiz, don't you think?
The Grovquiz does need some theme music.
Yeah. Hang on. Should we... Well, I think it would be rude to the people to decide right now.
What, this is a well-prepared show.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're going off script here, Grover.
But let me just go over with you guys the rules. You gentlemen will be pitted against each other in a rapid-fire trivia quiz. You'll each be asked the same 10 questions, and you'll have 60 seconds to answer them. Now, you may pass or skip or whatever you want to say and go back to a question, but when your time is out, you're done.
It's like Family Feud.
Can Landon go first and me stay here?
Huh?
Can Landon go first and me stay in the...
You know what? I was just about to ask you guys.
No, you have to go to
Who
the
wants to-
soundproof booth.
Who wants to go first?
Should we flip a bottle cap for him?
I'll flip this quarter. Okay, call it.
Heads.
It is heads. Would you like to go first or second?
I'll go second. I'm going to go enjoy the hors d'oeuvres out in the soundproof booth.
Landon is going to be relegated to the balcony. Landon, go and close the door and tell us if you can hear us.
Tell us if you can.
Okay. Can you hear us? No? Okay. All right. Cincinnati, you have 60 seconds to answer these questions. Good luck. Hang on.
I feel like I studied.
I think you're in trouble anyway.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Ready?
Absolutely.
Go. Who is the current scoring leader in the NBA at 28.1 points a game? You gotta hurry up.
I just hope it's not LeBron James.
Well, what's your answer? Go.
I'll go with LeBron James.
Wrong. Name all 4 teams that made the NCAA Men's Final Four.
It's not Marquette.
You gotta hurry up, dude. You're almost half done. Go. Go, go, go.
Final 4 teams was Kentucky, Kansas, Ohio State. Pass.
All right. Which percentage of Major League Baseball teams will make the playoffs this season?
15.
Wrong. Which Twins regular currently leads the team in batting average at .375?
Pass.
The artist was this year's Best Picture. Which movie won last year's Oscars?
Pass.
In Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, what kind of animal was Bebop?
Ooh.
Oh,
fail.
You failed hard, man. You got 0 right.
That's awesome.
But we're gonna tell. We're not gonna let him. We're not gonna let Landon know how many you got wrong.
8 out of 10.
Yeah. Well.
He wouldn't believe that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go get him.
I don't know why I was thinking 60 seconds a question at first.
Oof.
That's cool.
You have a tough act to follow.
Get them all right.
Not all of them.
Cincinnati did pretty
Not all of
well.
them.
So we're going to restart the clock,
I'm going to lose.
and you're going to have 60 seconds to answer these 10 questions. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Right. Who is the current scoring leader of the NBA?
Tim Durant.
Wrong. Name all 4 teams for the men's Final Four.
Kentucky, Louisville, Kansas, North Carolina.
Wrong. Which percentage of baseball teams will make the playoffs this season?
Which percentage?
Yeah.
Well, there's 5 teams from each, 10 out of 30. Whatever, a third.
Yes. Which Trins player currently leads the team in batting average right now at 375?
Willingham.
Yep. The artist was this year's Best Picture. Which movie won last year's Oscars?
For Best Picture?
Yes.
Moneyball?
Wrong. On Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, what kind of animal was Bebop?
Bebop?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Warthog. What 1996 British indie film warns against the horrors of heroin addiction? Oh, dude, this didn't work at all.
I want to Trebek it up and say what percentage of baseball teams will make it, and you said a third.
That's a percentage.
A third is not a percentage.
Well,
it's a fraction.
That's a fraction. Well, okay.
12%.
Anyway,
You're still beating me.
33%.
You got one right. You still get beat.
Landon got 2 right, and Cincinnati got 0 right, and nobody even made it past the 7th question.
Well, you got to read faster.
I guess
you gotta
so.
have such long questions.
I know. Man, that didn't
I blame
work.
the host.
Well, I know. I blame you guys.
It's all good. It's all good. It's a work in progress.
Okay, I'll ask you guys the last few questions here anyway. What film? What? Not, you know what? I'm restarting the clock.
You just like hearing the...
Yeah, I love it, dude. This is the $25,000 pyramid music. It is BA, if you know what I mean. What 1996 British indie film warns against the horrors of heroin addiction? Either of you.
Requiem for Dreams.
No, Trainspotting. The Packers have won how many Super Bowls? I threw that one in because it was my birthday.
Patriots or the Packers?
The Packers.
4.
Yes. Who won the doubleheader between Wahp-Breck baseball Tuesday?
Wahp?
Yep, that's right. And here's my opinion question. Who is the best American soccer player?
Landon Donovan.
Wrong.
How's it not Landon Donovan?
What's your guess?
I want to say Guillermo because I like him, but he's not the best talent-wise.
Wrong. It's Clint Dempsey. Hang on. I got to advance here. Ready? There we go. Alright. You guys both lose.
I got 2 right.
This was a devastating failure.
Alright.
I'm not giving you the belt.
Maybe you should write questions that aren't so long.
I don't know about that. I think you guys took way too long to think.
I don't think so.
I will not apologize for that.
Maybe we should reduce the number of questions. What do you think? Maybe 8 questions? Because you got to 7, but you took your time on them. You know?
Only on the one where I was doing the fractions.
Well, this has been a devastating failure. We'll think this over and get back to you guys next week. All right, see you later. Happy birthday to me.
Devastating failure.
All right, boys and girls. You hear the voice of the beautiful woman. That can only mean one thing. That this Grovcast is coming to an end. I want to thank Miles and Landon, those goofy guys, for coming on by. All right, I'm out of here. Catch you next week. Right on the Grovcast.